Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Um, Good morning. I hope you all are fine and doing well. Today we are going to start our new lesson, unit number 7. Helen is visiting grandma, and in this lesson we are going to cover conversation, vocabulary, and reading and the comprehension portion. So let's start with our new lesson, unit 7. Helen is visiting grandma, and we have the conversation between grandma and Helen. Okay, I am reading the conversation, so listen carefully and try to read with me. Try to imitate the reading. Try to imitate. Okay, grandma, come in. I am just putting some water in the kettle for the tea. Helen, hi grandma, you are limping today. Are you okay? Grandma, come inside. Helen, I am fine, but I am feeling a little tired today. I am stiff from sitting down, so that's why I am walking oddly. Helen, I'm glad I'm helping you today, Grandma. Where do you want me to start? Grandma, first, thank you for coming. Now sit down, make yourself at home. I'm getting the photo albums out for us to look at. Helen, super. Are you getting mom's baby book also? Grandma, of course. I know you love looking at your mom's baby pictures. Helen, and seeing you when you were a young mom, in some ways you look so different, but in other ways you look the same. Do you ever miss being young? Grandma, oh, those were wonderful years, but I am treasuring my life now very much. Also, I learned a long time ago to treasure each minute of what I have so I don't miss it later. Helen, that's a good way to deal with it. What are you doing on the weekend, new grandma? Now, grandma. Grandma, well, I'm keeping busy, that's for sure. I ride my bike to the orphanage to visit the children. They would love to meet you if you can come next weekend. Helen, I'm jotting it down right now, grandma. You are at the top of the list for next weekend. Okay, so this is the conversation between grandma and Helen. So Helen is visiting her grandma and ask her grandma that how are you? You are limping today. Are you okay? And grandma said that come inside. I am okay. I am fine. I am feeling little tired, and I am stiff from sitting down. So that's why I am walking oddly. And then Helen said that I am glad I am helping you today. So, Grandma, what do you want me to start? Okay, then Helen said that I am here and I am helping you. So, let me know where do I start. Grandma said that first, thank you for coming. Now sit down, make yourself at home. I am getting the photo album out for us to look at. So then, when Helen said that from where do I start, then Grandma said that thank you for visiting. First you sit down, you come to the home and sit down. We will I am getting the photo album for us that we look at the photo album. Helen, super. Are you getting mom's baby book also? Of course, I know you love looking at your mom's baby picture, Helen, and seeing you when you were a young mom. In some ways you look so different, but in other ways you look the same. Do you ever miss being young grandmom? Then Helen said that super. Are you getting the book of mom's baby time? Grandma said, of course. You are looking for your mom's baby picture. And Helen said that, and you also. I'm looking you when you were a young mom. In some ways you look different, but in some ways you look the same. Do you ever uh, miss being young, grandma? uh, Grandma, oh, those were wonderful years, but I am treasuring my life now very much. Also, I learned a long time ago to treasure each minute and what I have so I don't miss it later. Then Grandma said that those are the wonderful years, and she treasure very much in her life, and she is still treasuring her time, and he missed the time. Okay, Helen, that's a good way to deal it. What are you doing on the weekend, Grandma? Then Helen said that it is good. It is good that you are treasuring, but what are you doing on the weekend? Then Grandma said that I am busy in the orphanage. I visit to the children in the orphanage, and if you like to come with me, then it is then you would be ready for the next weekend, and they would love you when you meet with them. Helen, I am jotting it down right now, Grandma. You are at the top of the list for next week. And then Helen said that you are the top of the list for the next weekend. It means that I may come with you for the next weekend. सो ये ग्रैंड माँ और उसके हेलन के दरमियान एक कन्वर्सेशन है। हेलन अपने ग्रैंड माँ से मिलने जाती है और जाके देखती है कि उस ग्रैंड माँ सही से चल नहीं सकती ना, तो वो उससे पूछती है कि आर यू ओके। देन ग्रैंड माँ सेड दैट मैं ठीक हूँ, लेकिन थोड़े से मैं थकी हुई हूँ, इस वजह से सही से बैठ नहीं सकती, और मैं इसलिए ओटली चलती हूँ क्योंकि मैं बहुत ज़्यादा थक चुकी हूँ। देन हेलन सेड दैट मैं आपकी मदद के लिए आई हूँ, तो आप मुझे बता दें कि किस काम से मैं स्टार्ट करूँ। देन ग्रैंडमा ने उससे कहा कि आपको काम करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, पहले आप आए, घर में बैठे, फिर मैं एल्बम निकाल के लाती हूँ, फिर हम साथ में फ़ोटो एल्बम्स देखेंगे। फिर हेलन खुश होकर कहती है कि ओ आपके पास मॉम के बेबी वाले पिक्चर्स हैं? तो ग्रैंडमा ने कहा कि येस ऑफ कोर्स, और आपको पसंद है तो मैं ला के देती हूँ, मैं लाती हूँ, और आपको बहुत पसंद है ना। फिर हेलन हेलन कहती है कि आपको भी और मॉम को भी, दोनों को देखना, और आप तो अपने बचपन में मुझे किसी पिक्चर्स में आप डिफरेंट लगते हो, और दूसरे पिक्चर्स में आप सेम लगते हो। सो क्या आप मिस करते हो अपने उसको, अपने यंग टाइम को, व्हेन उस टाइम को जब आप जवान थे? तो ग्रैंडमा कहती है कि नहीं, मैंने अपने लाइफ में बहुत से ट्रेजर पा ली है, और जितने भी टाइम अब मैं गुजार रही हूँ हर एक टाइम को मैं एज ए ट्रेजर ले रही हूँ, तो मुझे याद आते हैं। देन हेलन ने कहा कि अच्छा, ये तरीका तो बहुत अच्छा है गुजारने के लिए। सो आप वीकेंड में क्या करते हो? देन हेलन ग्रैंडमा से पूछती है कि आप वीकेंड में क्या करते हो? फिर ग्रैंडमा ने उसे बता दिया कि मैं ऑर्फेनेज जाती हूँ, जो बच्चे उधर हैं उनको विज़िट करती हूँ, और अगर आप आओगे नेक्स्ट वीकेंड तो आपको बहुत ज़्यादा प्यार मिलेगा। फिर उसने कहा कि हाँ, मैं अभी लिस्ट बना रही हूँ, तो उसके टॉप वाले लिस्ट पे आप होंगे। तो दिस इज़ द कन्वर्सेशन बिटवीन ग्रैंडमा एंड हेलन। Now we have our vocabulary words. Vocabulary words, 10 new vocabulary words. The first one is limping, second is stiff, third is oddly, fourth is album, fifth is super, sixth is treasure, seventh is miss, eight is orphanage, nine is jotting down, and 10 is wonderful. So we have these new vocabulary words, and we have the meaning. Limping, first one is limping. Limping means walking with difficulty. Walking with difficulty. Then we have stiff. Stiff means not easily bent. Not easily bent. Then we have oddly. Oddly means strangely. Oddly means strangely. Then we have albums. Album means a blank book for the insertion of photograph. For the insertion of photograph. Then we have super. Super means excellent. Then we have treasure. Treasure means a very valuable object, or a very valuable time. Then miss means to miss something, or to fail, or to fail in hitting something, or fail to hit something. Then we have orphanage. Orphanage means a residential institution for the orphans, for the education of an orphans. Then we have jotting downs means to make down quickly, to mark down quickly. Then wonderful. Wonderful means excellent. Wonderful means excellent. So we have 10 new vocabulary words: limping, stiff, oddly, album, super, treasure, miss, orphanage, jotting down, and wonderful. Then we have the expressions. Where do you want me to start? Of course, deal with it. Keeping busy at the top of my list. Make yourself at home. Okay, now come to page number 59. Page number 59. We have our reading portion. What fun activities do you do with your friends? Do you like the same thing? A great day with a great friend. Okay, this is continued from unit 6 as we have read the reading portion, the great day with the great friend. So this is the continuation of that reading part. When we got to the barn, Paula got to meet my whole family and Cinderella. As soon as Paula saw Cinderella, she fell in love and wanted to ride her. My family decided to go on a trail ride with us. So, this is the uh, great day with a great friend. The topic of the reading is a great day with a great friend. This is the continuation of the reading topic of first, where Paula and where Paula and his friend, Paula and her friend go to the barn, and they meet with the whole family and with Cinderella. Cinderella is the name of the horse, and he said that as soon as Cinderella saw the Paula saw Cinderella, she fell in love and wanted to ride her. Then the family decided to go on the trail ride with us. So they left to the burn and trotted across Meadow Lark Meadow. Meadow Lark Meadow, the flowers were blooming and everyone felt happy. Then I had a good idea. Let's have a race. Okay, and then they all go on a ride, on a trail ride, and they go to the Meadow Lark Meadow. This is the name of the place, and there were the flowers were blooming and everyone felt happy. Then he gets the idea that let's have a race. Okay, then we linked up our horses and my dad yelled on your mark, get set. We could go. My brother Jake was ahead of us all, but Paula and I wanted to win. All of a sudden, my horse pulled ahead. I was surprised because Cinderella is usually our fastest horse. Before I knew it, the race was over and I was the winner. Good for you, Jenny. They all said as they patted me on the back. I am laughing, and my horse Nancy was acting like a queen. So the name of the horse of Jenny was Nancy, and she win the race. And but the Cinderella is the fastest horse, but this time Nancy win the match. After the race, we all felt tired. We stopped under the shade of a huge tree. My mom had packed a picnic lunch. While we ate, Paula and I were talking about horses. She was telling me about how she hopes to make it to the Olympics in 5 years. We will be 16 then. I told her that she will be able to go to the Olympics if she keeps training really hard. The sun was starting to go down, and all too soon I heard my mom calling me, Jenny, it's time to go, time to head home. So this is the conversation between the two friends about the great day with the grandfriend Paula and Jenny. So they are going to ride the horse and they make a race. Then Nancy, the horse of Jenny, win the race, and and she act like a queen. Then she felt tired, and they get rest at the shade of a huge tree, and they unpacked the picnic lunch. They ate. Then they were talking about the horses and going to the Olympics, and they now the sun is starting to go down, and that they heard the calling of mom that it's time to head home. So this is all about the great day with the great friend. Comprehension. Now we have a comprehension question. Read the story, then answer the question. What's the name of Jenny's horse? What is the name of Paula's horse? Which horse was faster? Okay, name of Jenny's horse is Nancy, and name of Paula's horse is Cinderella. So Cinderella was usually faster horse. If Jenny and Paula were be 16 5 years, how old are they now? Okay, if they will be 65 year 16 in 5 years, then they would be 12 now. They would be 12 now. So these are the questions. Okay, this is the reading portion and the comprehension. You have to write down these questions in your notebook, and you have your classwork and your homework. Your classwork is you have to note down all the vocabulary words with meaning in your notebook, in your copy. And your homework is you have to write a sentence of the expressions that were given in the page number 58 of your classbook. So this is all in today's lecture. If you didn't understand and if you have any question, you may ask from your teacher and calling in the official number of the office. Okay, thank you.